in equilibrium.
Bruh. The universe should be equilibrium.
Yes, equilibrium. The arbiters of the equilibrium are giving you a trial. For the equilibrium of all worlds, you must demonstrate your strength. The strong will be given greater opportunities. The weak, a chance to breathe. Passing the trial will prove that your strength has shaken the scales of power. Worlds will change, and thus, equilibrium. You will encounter stronger enemies, harder puzzles, and greater rewards.
It's like ever having a demon core inside my chest.
After equilibrium, you will go on to face yet more trials.
This is so called dynamic difficulty. I get it. Man.
Equilibrium.
It's the world level.
It is for this that all worlds change.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, first, we're gonna start not good with parallels.
Well, now that we're done with that whole situation in the underworld, we can finally look for the Stellaron.
What the fuck would that thing even do?
But thinking about it, I feel a bit bad about Clara. We promised her that our talks with Svarog would go peacefully.
We didn't lie. They started peacefully. I could have convinced them.
You tried your best. Don't blame yourself. I should have considered such a situation in advance. And it was Svarog who attacked first. We didn't have any other choice.
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it. Look on the bright side.
I'll mention it next time.
Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out. All in all, the mission is going super smoothly.
Oh, it's not.
But we still have a lot left to figure out. For instance...
Where is the Stellaron?
Exactly. We don't even have the Stellaron's coordinates and location. Cocolia's sudden change in attitude is also very curious. We still haven't put all of the pieces together.
Oh, some dreams.
Dreams?
Oh, I remember you mentioned something about strange dreams before.
All three dreams were the same, with Cocolia and that other voice.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random, if there is some meaning behind them. Maybe you're having them because...
Well, Stellaron in my chest.
Because of the Stellaron inside him?
Oh, walking
That's my
calamity.
hunch, but I have no proof.
Sounds like Stellaron's changed the world, and I can
Well,
change
then
the
that's
galaxy.
as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground? After all this talk, we're still back at square one.
Lock up the guard to try to arrest us.
We solve a puzzle one piece at a time. Let's get some rest. We'll talk to Wildfire tomorrow and get to the bottom of this. Also, there's still one more key character we haven't talked to yet. Her connection to Cocolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
Hello, Gert. My legs are sore. You are very nice. I filled out rating super score. Now I feel bad rating her so low. Can we talk? Do you all already? So it's mainly a restaurant. Makes sense. It's not my click. So my hand's off the keyboard right now. Hands only on the mouse.
You're back! I've heard from Wildfire that you helped resolve that whole situation with Svarog. Amazing.
It is.
It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
Can you join me in the bed? It's always a movie sometimes. What achievement did I even get? That's not that quick. Oh. Fried rice. Fried rice. Yucky fried rice. I want to make decent fried rice. We use trash? Primitive food. Why are we using trash? What? What a weird thing. We use trash. Rest.
Over there. See that? That used to be the worst street in Rivet Town, and it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets,
It's like sucrose
thinking
and
about
cola.
where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
That sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Right. What I meant was... I kind of envy you, Seele. For as long as I can remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Bronya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya. Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you. You probably can't imagine how that feels.
No, I can't. But more importantly, what kind of foul language were you using?
In the name of the Architects, I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
That's it?
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
No, that won't be necessary.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least. I never thought that I'd be here having a heart-to-heart with the future Guardian. As a kid, I didn't meet many people who lived in the overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
I've heard from some Silvermane veterans that before the orders were made to seal off the underworld from the overworld, there was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals.
even though times are different now, things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people, these precious things must certainly still connect us all. If there is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds, we can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided, when we could stand side by side against the eternal freeze and the fragmentum.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
Thank you, Seele. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which, what are you going to do next? What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but... as long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later. But why does my mother hide it from me? And why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It doesn't make sense. I thought it over. There's only one thing I can do. Go ask her directly.
Hold on. You're not really going, are you?
What a terrible
Alone?
idea.
You can't. This plan is...
I've already thought it through, Seele. I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change. Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head on. Even if...
Bronya.
This is for you, Seele. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change it. But remember this. If you run into trouble, I will come to save you, no matter what.
Then I'll be waiting for you. So, did you come to this spot when you were a child?
Of course. I just didn't appreciate how nice it was at the time. Very nice.
That was a good sleep.
Ah,
I should go meet up with March and Danhong.
good thing they're not gaining another universe. Wait a minute. Lesbians. How nice, bro. No matter what
Took you
universe,
long
what
enough,
time.
sleepyhead. We've been waiting all day. I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up. You either keep getting up in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable. You gotta work on your teamwork.
Refer to Clara and Svarog as
Did you have a
sleeping.
dream again last night?
No, I just slept it. Yeah, I dreamed a hook and pom pom onto a squirrel.
Huh, that's weird. I bet the conductor won, right?
Right?
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss our next move and see if they have any new discoveries.
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground.
Oh boy, I hope we still being hunted by the guards. It's only been like 17
Where have you
days.
been?
Surely we won't get blown up. Bronya went ahead of
Look
us.
who's here. It's the Bane of Svarog, the big hero of the underworld. And the other big heroes.
I was gonna say, bro,
Danhong
I didn't
and
do it
March
alone.
7th.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
To do
She
her
has a
job.
bunch of other things to attend to, so I hope you don't mind talking to this old man instead.
If I
I
wouldn't, if your
speak on
mouth
behalf
actually
of
moved.
Natasha. By the way, sorry for keeping that whole thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret.
Not saying the apology. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent, as you surely have noticed. She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
I brought you down. I can take you back up. Free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core.
Why do we need you? What exactly is the problem with the furnace core?
Well, for my sparkling companionship, of course. I jest. The path has been blocked for over 10 years, and very few know how to get through. That's where I come in.
Ugh, enough chatter. Just be a good guide.
Let's get
Hold
going.
on. What about Bronya?
Man, didn't she already... How did she get up
Why
there
isn't
before?
she here?
She already went back.
How?
As you know, she has some things to settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
She left without sample? That's what I'm more concerned with. How did she get her?
Enough about Sampo. We need him for this trip. And we can still get rid of him after we reach...
Okay, but how did she get to the surface?
Miss Seele, I'm still here, you know.
Oh, right. Bronya told me to give you this.
She left us a letter. Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
Just open it now.
Stop overthinking and just open it.
Do you encounter the mind knowing? By the time you resurrection and return to the world, once upon a time, I found that you strongly object, which my spirit was damn weak. Madam Cook completely raised me up, and every other by her kindness, she's not made countless lifelines, virtues, defended Belloc. Man, it's over. Her daughter went to the underground once, is already standing against her. That's why she didn't want her to go home. We did get my point of view through all of this. The arrival of each understanding. The good and cold daughter of the story gone. So she went to go see her side of the
Brother
story.
and Sister Landau. I know the brother must refer to Japard, but who could the sister be? Oh, Serval! So she's Japard's older sister.
How very astute of you. The sister person.
Blonde, tall, good-looking. Those Landau genes sure are something else.
Sampo, do you know the Landau siblings?
Landau. Yeah, we're all friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister, she's much scarier. Today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now.
Yeah, celebration. What are we
We
celebrating?
can set out at any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
Interesting. Alright. Yes, I know how the game works. Balls.